It's April 3rd, 2013, and this is the Mobile Watch List. First up, we have a game called NimbleQuest. Now, chances are if you had a cell phone in the late 90s or early 2000s, it had a game on it, and that game was Snake. Now imagine Snake, but it's an RPG. The controls follow traditional Snake controls. In this case, I'm just swiping the screen to make my dude turn. The difference here is instead of just eating apples, like that stupid fat snake used to do, you are fighting dudes, these giant spiders, and as you fight guys, people will join you. They'll just appear on the screen, and you'll start this sort of row of spider fighting badasses that sort of march around, slicing things up. As you can see, each of the members of the party has its own health, so you have to worry about that. They'll die, but you won't end the game unless you run out of soldiers entirely, or you do something stupid like you run into a monster. As you're playing, you'll notice there are gems that appear on the screen. Collecting these will earn you coins, which you can then spend in the shop to upgrade passive abilities. For example, you can increase the amount your potions heal, or increase the radius of the bomb attacks that randomly drop on the field. So that's NimbleQuest, already out on iOS, coming soon to Android. Next up, we have Magicka, which is a mobile reimagining of the popular PC game. Like the PC version, you are a wizard. You can't see his face, but he's a wizard. She might be a wizard. It might be a girl, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. Just like the PC version, you've got a bunch of different spells, and you can combine those spells for different effects. So in this case, I'm combining fire with lightning to make super fire lightning. You can actually combine up to 4 spells in one single attack. In this case, we're doing fire, lightning, lightning, fire, which results in kaboosh, a giant awesome lightning bolt that comes down from the sky and blows them up. So a lot of the game is sort of experimenting and trying to figure out what each of the spells does as you combine them. Let's do ice, lightning, lightning. Boosh. Pretty damn cool. What crazy shield lightning. See, this is really all it comes down to. Is you're just like, I'm just tapping stuff at random and seeing what happens. And sometimes I set myself on fire, but that's part of the fun. So that's Magicka, already out on iOS and Android. Last this week we have Splosion Man, which is the sequel to Splosion Man, which was a downloadable game that came out a few years ago on consoles, and now the sequel is on mobile devices as well as other consoles. Yes, it's very confusing, but it's now on mobile devices. That's all you really need to care about. Splosion Man is a platformer, and instead of jumping, you explode. You can explode around walls, through glass. You can blow guys up if they get in your way. You should do that because all the scientists you're dealing with are evil and you shouldn't feel bad about it. But more importantly, it's all about timing. You're essentially trying to explode at just the right time to send yourself careening through the level. Each of the levels has a time meter, so you're trying to get through the level as fast as possible. It seems like they did a really good job converting the controls over. They weren't super complicated controls to begin with. Son of a bitch. But it's pretty simple here. Essentially, you just got to worry about left and right on the arrows, which is the bottom left of the screen, and then tapping anywhere will just make you explode. What the f? Die! Oh my god, I died. Yeah, right in the eye. Yeah, your optometrist's not gonna be happy about that, robot. Oh, a little kiss of explosion. Yay! As you're playing through the game, you'll earn coins based on your performance, which will then unlock later levels. On the bright side, you can still use in-game coins to buy those levels that are locked off, but it will obviously take you a lot more time than it would to, say, buy a bunch of coins using real money. So that's Splosion Man, which is already out on iOS. It is also coming to Windows phones, but that'll be a little later this year. So that's it for the mobile watch list, and remember, explosions are not toys.